Hello everyone, it's Kiki here, and this week I finally have managed to finish Percival Frederickstein von Kowalski de Rolo III, otherwise known as Percy. But he's the human gunslinger from the first campaign of Critical Role. I don't remember in the other videos where I put him on my favorites list, but I really like him. He's got this flair about him. Sometimes he can be a little over dramatic, but it works for the character. I had fun for the most part drawing him. There was one or two points where I was just like mainly with his leg that's further back and then his gun arm. I was having issues with positioning and stuff. I wanted to do something a little bit more action-y with his picture. I mean, like, with Goliath, there was motion in her picture, but it was mainly the elements around her that were in motion. She herself was still, and Scanlan was just, standing there being presentatory like Scanlan is. So I kind of wanted this to be sort of in, like, the middle of a battle. I wanted him to be walking forward, having just fired a shot, just being the menacing, no-mercy Percy that he is. I also decided to draw him with his sword, because I just had finished watching the fight with Umbrasil when I sketched out my original idea on paper, and he used his dragon-slaying sword to beat him in the butt, literally. So I was like, I don't really see anybody draw Percy with his sword, so I'm gonna draw him with his sword and his gun, because I can. But the idea kind of was, one of the other members of the group just got hurt, so he's shot the person that hurt them and is just menacingly walking towards them, being like, "You hurt my friend, now you're going to die," kind of a thing. This isn't placed anywhere in particular in the campaign, it's just a little idea story that I had. But no, I had fun with Percy in his flowing coat. And like with the other two, I took the version that Kitbus created, and then the version of Taliesin dressed up as Percy, and then kind of stuck them together. The thing that was kind of nice, though, is that they weren't all that different. But I still added a little bit of my own to it. Not much, but a little bit. But for the most part, it's actually pretty much the same as those two, because those two are pretty much the same as each other. Like with the others, I had a particular point of day that I wanted to put him at. For Percy, it was a night without stars, so that's what I did. But I still decided to add in, like, the Cheshire Cat sliver of a moon kind of thing, just to have a little something there. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I wasn't sure, other than the night sky, what I was gonna be doing with the background. That kind of evolved as I was doing the picture itself, unlike with Scanlan and Goliath, who I knew what I was doing with the background. He ended up with how I put his feet looking like he was coming downstairs, so that helped me start coming up with the background itself. I'm like, okay, he's coming downstairs, but I still want to be able to see the night sky, so I'll do this. So that he kind of ended up coming down the stairs of some temple shrine structure thing. I don't know who it's for, I don't know why it's there, but that's what's going on. It's some temple thing, and he's walking downstairs. I don't like drawing stairs. They're annoying. I don't think I did too good. I think the stairs alone probably took me about 40 minutes total. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the structure I created. I'm not very good with architecture, but I think it turned out pretty decently. My friend pointed out that the pillars I made are very Arabian Night-ish just because of how I made the design. And I was like, oh, yeah, they kind of do. Oh well, because I liked how they looked, so I wasn't gonna change them. And I didn't really see the point to. I decided to put like cracks and stuff in the upper walls there, like there was the damage from the battle they've been in, remembering to add in a little bit of rubble here and there. I hadn't wanted to originally make the pillars so plain, but like I tried to add little things on them and it looked weird, so I just left them plain. But it is what it is, and I think they look pretty good. I think one of the things I'm most happy about with the background, to be completely honest, is probably the clouds that I ended up putting in. I'm so proud of my clouds. See, because I normally have a lot of trouble with my clouds, because they don't look like clouds. But I think these ones I finally managed to make look like clouds, so I'm very happy. We'll see those later. I'm going to be quiet now, and let you watch. If I have another comment, I will make it. as just a general observation of my artwork in general, you know, even when I try to do a darker piece, like this one for instance, the colors are always still really, really vibrant. I'm guessing it's just the way that I do it, but like even when I try to make something saturated, it's still really vibrant. Just random observation. Carry on. So this bit I was initially gonna add in like the little shadow smoky stuff, but I didn't like how it looked. And then I was gonna like steam to make it look like there was an air current coming out of the little crevice I made, and that was what was helping make his coat go fluffy. But I couldn't get the steam to look right, so I left it alone for a little bit, and then eventually came back to it and was like, oh, I could like put lava down there. Because lava gives off heat, so that can be making like, yeah. So I put lava down there, and it turned out pretty good, I think, for not really drawing lava before. Look at it, so shiny. I did end up forgetting to hit record for one part after a few observations from my brother. So the final piece will be a little different than what you see. So that's Percy done, and next in the Critical Role bit will be Grog. I hope to see you then.